Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Elite4 Podcast. I'm Miggs, and I'm joined by Aubrey and my two friends from Rumor Hazzit. Why don't you go ahead and say hi?
Hi, I'm Roxanna.
I'm Bri.
That was good. I like it. Good.
Thank you.
Y'all two are both bartenders at a local bar called Rumor Hazzit.
Yes.
How long have y'all been bartending there?
I will be going on 3 years now.
6 or 7 months.
Oh. Have you bartended anywhere else?
No.
No, so you're pretty new at it.
First bartending job.
It's pretty
Dang.
good too for a 7-monther.
Hey, you look a little sassy. Do you get that a lot?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Y'all get a lot of regulars though, right? So it's like, even if you do something wrong, they're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. They're like, it's cool. I'll still drink it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, regulars can be picky a lot of the time, so.
Yeah, I think there's like two types of regulars, right? There's like the cool ones.
They're like,
and
I'll
then
drink
the
it. You made
asshole
extra.
ones.
You made an extra
Definitely
one. I'll
the
take
ones-
it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you should
I'll pay
know
for
what
it. I'll
drink.
pay
I
double
love
for it.
it.
Yeah.
I'll pay double for it. It's fine.
Has a regular ever told y'all that he or she will train y'all? Like, oh, I'm gonna train you so you know how to serve me.
No.
I've had
Not for
one.
me.
My very first person when I first started at Rumors. I mean, he was cool though. He wasn't like an asshole about it, but he was real sweet about it because I didn't know where anything was.
Mm-hmm.
So he would just kind of point me in the right direction. And yeah, he still comes in to this day. He's real cool. Love all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I take that back. Yeah. Especially for like when I first started in all the beers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them would help me. They're like, oh, it's in that one.
Oh yeah. See, that's cool. That's being cool. Like, yeah, what's over there? Let me help you out.
hurting.
So at Dodge, we have, I guess, what you call like day bar and night bar. And day bar really has regulars, like this, literally the same people almost every day that come in. And I am not a day bar person at all. Like, I never work day bar. I'm strictly nights, wacky Wednesdays, and weekends only.
Same.
Like, you know,
I
that's how I
love day
am.
bar though. Day bar can be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Sometimes day bar lingers in with me till like maybe 9 or 10 o'clock.
What time do
Really?
y'all open? What
2
time?
in the afternoon.
Every day?
Every day.
No
7 days a week.
way.
7 days
2
a
to
week.
2.
No
Every
way.
holiday.
I never knew that.
Yep.
Same for Dodge. What time does Dodge?
Dodge opens at 2,
2.
4
What?
on Sundays.
I don't need to know these kind of hours.
Yeah, but like,
I always
there's
thought it was
some-
just
there's
the
some
forum
people that are there at 2
that was
o'clock,
open
like
early.
waiting to go in. Like, they're just like, open the door. I'm gonna go in and open my fucking Milwaukee's Best and sit down here all day.
I can just hear the door squeaking open
Yeah.
like as you walk in.
Yeah, it's fucking awful.
I was like, I can just hear it.
No,
Dead silence. Y'all don't even have the jukebox playing. Nothing's
no-
even
yeah,
on, and
dead
you're just
silence,
like,
no AC's on. It's kind of warm in there. They don't give a fuck.
muggy. Yeah,
They don't
care.
give a fuck. They're like, bring me my beers.
Our building's next to the veterans. So a lot of them go in there once they open.
Okay.
Mm.
And what kind of music are y'all playing at that time?
Nothing.
Literally.
Is it
Anything.
quiet?
Or like country.
A lot of old.
Right,
Yeah.
that's like the only time we
Yeah.
catch y'all playing
Yeah.
country music is
Regular music.
daytime.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll get country during the night.
Yeah.
You're all sometimes.
A
It's
little
just
bit.
Once a
people
month.
pay whatever
Once
they
a
want
month.
to hear.
So will y'all say
I mean,
that?
I like the music. That's why I'm like, that's why
Yeah.
we all,
Yeah.
everybody
Sometimes
ends up there at some
vibing,
point
yes.
because they like the music.
Yeah, that's true. Would y'all say that y'all bar transforms from day bar to like a night bar? Is there like an
Yes.
actual like if you go there during the
Yes.
day, it's a different type of bar than going there at 10 o'clock at night. It's like a different animal almost.
Your whole demeanor has to change because the night crowd can be rough.
Yeah.
Day bar, it's like chill, it's cool, but like at night, you have to kind of be like a different person.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Dude, I think so. I totally agree with you. So like one of the things that we kind of do at Dodge is a lot of times when we get there for a night bar, it's quiet because like day bar is like either filtering out or they know night bar is fixing to happen. And me and a couple other bartenders, we'll just load up the jukebox with like different emo songs or like hardcore
My
metal
favorite.
songs.
Yes, my favorite.
And
yeah.
we'll just like blast them like 10 songs deep And it's kind of like the message to the regulars, like, "Hey,
Get out.
It's night bar.
Time to
I-
It's
go.
time to go."
We do that at the end of the
At
shift.
the end of the night.
At the end
of
to
the
get
night.
everybody out. Like,
We'll play like Slipknot or
Crazy
No
shit.
way,
Yeah.
do y'all?
Yeah.
just run everybody out real quick.
So what
but
kind of?
sometimes some of them linger and
Some of them like it.
some
and I'm
of
just
them
like,
like it.
damn
Yeah.
So we're like, "Oh, what's this? I
Yeah.
like it." Oh.
Damn it, we need to go.
Oh, can I get another
Level 2.
drink? This is my jam.
Dude, yeah, I mean, yeah, I would be real sweat. So, what kind of music do y'all normally play at Rumors?
Yeah,
Well,
probably
I mean, people pay for whatever they want to hear because it's the jukebox most of the time. I mean, the only time we have a DJ,
R&B, rap, hip hop,
yeah, like a lot of the latest music too.
primarily.
Country here and there, just depends on who wants to hear what. Sometimes some Latin or like Spanish music.
Yeah,
Just depends on who's
See,
in there, what
we
they
get a
want
lot
to
of
hear.
that at Dodge. We'll get some Tejano or just
Yeah.
some Spanish music, and then we get a lot of country stuff too. I always said that Dodge was like a melting pot bar. Like we get everybody in there, from Tejano to like some gangster rap people.
Yep.
Like it's like. I'm sure DJs just have a field day there because no matter what they play, I feel like someone in that bar is going to be feeling it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Like, it's pretty good.
Rumors
But,
is real diverse, too.
yeah.
Yeah, I would think y'all would be the other diverse bar. Like,
We are. Everybody goes in there.
yeah.
Literally.
We don't
every
care.
night.
Like as long as you're having a good time, that's all that really matters.
Right on. That's gonna lead me to my first segment called Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire is a segment to where I'm going to shoot y'all questions in a 30-second span, and you're all just going to try to answer as fast as you can. It's meant to be an icebreaker, but then we just kind of started rambling off about bar stuff, so it's going to be a little bit on the late side, but I think we'll be okay. Roxy, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, I'll start the timer, and just try to answer as fast as you can, all right? Whatever comes to your head. All right, were you picked on a lot in high school?
Yes.
What do you spend more money on, clothes or food?
Food.
Would you skip out on responsibilities like work, school,
Skip.
or such? Or
Don't even finish the question. Skip.
All right. How many times have you been in love?
Twice.
Nice. Rate your self-confidence.
A 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
Not terrible.
Not terrible, not great.
I've been worse. I've
You've
came a
been
long
worse?
way. I've came a long way.
You're on the upcoming though.
Yes.
Well, that's good. You've been in love twice.
I'm like, I ran out of hands for fingers for many times. I've been in
That's
love.
pretty cool. Aubrey, how many times have you been in love?
with Roxy right now. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm
I
in
feel
love
like
with the
Aubrey,
dog. I'm in love with. I'm like,
I feel like Aubrey falls in love every
in
day.
love with
I think I
everything.
fell in love with the dog.
Every day Aubrey falls in love with someone or something.
Hey,
Maybe.
you know what? You can love somebody romantically or in a friendship.
That's true.
So,
Very true.
hey,
No, I hate all my friends.
yeah, they suck.
maybe all your
Thanks
friends.
a lot.
They're my friends.
Just
they're my
just the
family.
broke ones are the ones that suck, right?
Fran Marie.
So all of them.
So mostly all of them.
So all of them.
Okay, so you said you spent a lot of money on food.
Yes.
What's your favorite food?
Ramen.
Ramen?
Oh, that's a
Dude, I
question.
fucking
I
love ramen.
I love steaks. I love ramen. I love
Damn.
seafood.
Damn.
Wings. Burgers. I'm a foodie.
I know. I'm like,
Dude,
what's
hell
my
yeah, dude.
Mexican.
I have no
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to
discrimination
think.
against
I know.
food.
I'm like, what's my favorite? Because all of it.
I love
all good.
that Hawaii. What is it like Hawaii poke ramen?
Yeah, the
Their
poke-
chicken katsu.
Mmm.
My
I
fave.
haven't had it there.
You know
It's
what?
good.
I never thought I was gonna like poke, like a poke bowl,
Mm-hmm.
and that it actually, like, surprisingly, I really enjoy it.
I have yet to try.
Once you
one.
realize like how much stuff you add into it, like the fish almost just kind of
It's just like,
drowns
yeah.
away, like it's just part of it. And
Yeah, it's not a bowl full of fish.
I know. Well,
fish bowl.
look, I literally thought it was just something super healthy, super fishy.
But I love trying different things.
Yeah?
Like we want to go Houston,
Houston.
to try some Korean barbecue over there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like where you cook it yourself.
Or like a hot
Yes.
pot.
A hot pot's where you
Yes.
cook it yourself.
Yeah.
So me and
But the
Aubrey
Korean
are
barbecue,
going
they have the
to
little-
Austin.
in Korea.
We're going to Austin this weekend. I mean, we could stop and get some nice ramen. And actually, there's a cool ramen spot that has a Korean barbecue place right next to it.
Nice.
So it's like- I mean, we could go there and have some
Down.
good food.
Just gotta bring my Tums.
I'm down Saturday. I
You
mean,
just
I'm
gotta
off
bring your
Saturday.
Our friend you was giving us all
Dying
the
over
pointers
there.
in Houston.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Damn.
We know some good spots.
I'm about to hit you up because I feel like Houston is one of the cities that I don't go to a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it's normally Austin, San Antonio sometimes, but I never go to Houston.
No, yeah. He was telling us about some Korean barbecue restaurants, some
Next to a
anime bookstores.
Yeah.
Just like different things to do that are just fun. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Well, Bri, are you ready for your rapid fire?
Let's go.
All right, let me start your timer.
I'm like, you said, are you ready? And then she was ready.
And then
I'm
he
starting
just
your
like,
timer.
Now you're just hesitating.
All right, timer
Very
started.
rapid.
Do you space out or daydream a lot?
no, I wouldn't think so.
How do you feel about being gagged during sex?
Gagged?
Yeah.
No, if you piss me off, like I'm fighting. That's it. I don't give a fuck.
Don't
No.
choke me.
Don't
Choke me,
fucking
please.
piss
Punch
me
you.
off.
Choke me, please.
Do you
said.
keep a budget for your finances?
Somewhat, yeah.
Could you date someone who is messy?
Definitely not.
Yeah, I don't think I could date a girl if she was messy. Actually, I think that's one of the reasons why I stopped dating a couple girls.
The worst
Like-
kind.
Yeah, I mean it's awful. I mean, because if you're messy, then you're probably smelly, right? Because if you're not taking care of like your surroundings, then do you take care of yourself?
Do you?
Like, it's a question to ask.
Some girls live like that.
Dude, for
they
real.
only take care of themselves and nothing else
That's it?
around them.
Nothing else around them.
My
Yeah.
man is a homebody, though. You know him. You know David.
Yeah.
David has been that way all his life. So I'm like the crazier one. Like,
Oh yeah.
so there's like a balance.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I was like,
it works out.
very minimal. Yeah, I'm like, does he do anything?
Ever. No, just work.
Just
Just
works
work.
and
Ever
does
since I met
nothing.
him 12 years ago. So
Yeah, people do balance each other out. But like, I remember one time I went over to this one girl's house, and it was the first time I went over there, and it was an absolute train wreck, and it even smelled bad too. And I was all like, no, I'm out. I can't. And like, you wouldn't think that just by knowing her, but I was like, if you're okay coming home to this every day, like, then I'm not okay being around. Like, yeah. So I called it off. I was like, yeah, I gotta go.
Does she have animals?
I didn't see any.
I don't know
Oh,
about
no!
it stinky. I don't know
You
about it
said-
smelling. But there's
I
some days I don't
didn't
feel like
see
cleaning as a
any.
mother. Like I don't
For sure,
always
right?
feel like cleaning every day.
Does
But
she
for
have-
it to smell and get bad, I don't know.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
one thing.
If you don't have animals in your house,
No,
like you have
yeah,
animals, there's a
that's
problem.
a
Yeah,
red flag.
exactly. Like,
Red
what is that
flag.
smell? Like, I'm looking around for a dog or something, or a cat. Like, is there a cat somewhere? Like, like, what? Like, why does it smell like pee? Like, where's this animal at? Just-
Oh
but
my
no, like, there's
God.
nothing wrong with like, you're like, dude, I gotta do laundry. I got dirty clothes on the floor, and you're just like, no, fuck it. Like, it happens, right? But it's one thing to have like trash everywhere, or
that's
like
different.
just like dishes piled up for like weeks, and you're
Yeah.
just like, you're like, yo, come on, like, get it together, What else was I gonna ask you about?
Talk about rapid fire gone wrong.
Nah, this is good. This is what our fire's supposed to do. It's pretty good. Aubrey, do you want to go ahead and get yours over with?
I guess they better not be bad questions.
Dude,
They're
they're
gonna
gonna be
stupid.
the worst questions. Like
I imagine.
I saved all the worst ones for you. I always do. All right, here we go.
Then I won't answer them.
How often do you get angry?
A lot.
Have you ever gotten in a fist fight with your boyfriend?
No.
Do you make a grocery
Wait, what's
list?
a fist? Like, like
What do you mean? What's a
swinging?
fist fight? It's a fist fight.
Client to answer.
Let me.
I
Pause.
might
Let
have
me
had
pause.
to smack a
Let me
bitch
pause.
one time, but open hand. Like, I mean,
Amen.
it
Nah,
had
I
to
wouldn't-
happen.
I wouldn't say it's a fist fight.
Okay, then no.
All right, cool. I mean, I'm not trying to argue with you.
I'm gonna get taken to jail now. I just admitted to
All right,
hitting someone.
We'll continue. I'm gonna hit resume.
Okay.
Do you make a grocery list before you go grocery shopping?
No. Do I even go to grocery shopping?
What's a bigger deal
Ask
for
me
you?
that.
What's a
No.
bigger deal for you? Telling someone you really care or oral sex?
What's a bigger deal?
Yeah.
Like,
Telling someone.
What's a bigger deal for you?
yeah, I was like, what? No, definitely oral sex.
That's a bigger deal.
Yeah.
So you're pretty comfortable telling.
Hell
someone.
yeah, I'm like, I care about you a lot.
What if it's a guy you haven't told that to before?
Like,
Go on.
like, What? Like if it's a guy that I haven't told.
Yeah, like it's your first time. Like if you're like confessing your feelings for someone, does that make it a bigger deal?
No.
No, why should it? Just be real.
Right?
Just
I'm like,
be real.
it's just the honesty.
It's the honesty for me.
Yeah, you got to be honest about those kind of things, or you get nowhere.
I agree with you. I think you should always feel free to express yourself to anyone. And if someone judges you for it, then they can fuck off. You know.
That's right.
Amen.
Aubrey, those are good questions. I'm glad you answered them the way you did.
Were too long of answers? Wait, or was that rapid enough for you?
No, that was pretty good. You did great. Hey, do any of y'all have any questions for me? So I always feel bad because I just shoot y'all with all these questions and then no one asks me any questions.
Does it suck to suck?
You have a list,
It sucks to suck.
Okay. Well,
It does.
That's the only question I had.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that's over.
that was it. That's all I got.
So we're going to Austin this weekend, Obs.
Yeah.
We're going to a concert.
Yeah.
And we're going to go see Coheed and Cambria and The Used.
The Used I would go see.
I think someone else is there, but I think they don't mean anything. Because I think those are the two main
That'll be my
headliners.
second time seeing The Used in over 10 years.
Love
I've
The
saw them
Used.
Damn.
Take me back.
at
I
the
think-
Taste of Chaos, wherever they said something.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Taste of Chaos
I
tour?
think it was, yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a
I've
long time
never
ago.
really
Corpus
liked
Christi.
Coheed and Cambria. I'm
You
sorry.
never liked-
I'm sorry.
I mean, that's cool. I mean,
I
you're free to
never
like
have.
it, whatever you
I
want.
never have.
We'll just edit that part out. It's
We'll just
fine.
edit it.
I just never got off to them. I don't know.
What is it? What is it about him?
I don't know. Maybe the voice.
That's what everyone says. I feel like
he's literally wearing
I
a
feel
Coheed
like you-
shirt.
I know he is. And I saw that. I was like,
like gross, cringe.
not gross. No, that's cool. Like what you like. I never really did personally like them.
Yeah, so we're going to Austin. We're gonna eat some good food and then watch a couple of our favorite bands. And that's kind of a good sign that the world's coming back to normal because we just got out of this whole COVID thing. Or I mean, we're not out of it, right? We're
I'm
still
like, is it going back to
it's
normal?
still dealing with it. But at least we have concerts now, and it's a good
Yes.
thing. And I don't know if y'all had any hot girl summer stuff that y'all did so far.
No, there was nothing to do.
What do you mean there was nothing to do?
Like,
I mean, we
what
went to
was
go
there
float the
to
river.
do?
Okay.
Yeah?
Some
All right,
river
that's
stuff.
good.
The river.
Almost died.
How'd you almost die?
Okay, well.
The
I seen a
snake.
snake.
The slithery
Snake.
Yeah, dude. I seen it and I stared and like I got back in my tube and she's like, "What's wrong?"
I was like,
seen
girl,
a
that's
snake.
a turtle. And she was
Did you
like,
say it
no,
like that
Yes,
too?
I said it like that. She's like, "Don't play with me." I was like, "No, I'm so
I was like,
serious."
I
I
said,
couldn't. I wouldn't take you serious if you said it like that.
Right.
He lost
I
his
saw a
sandal. I was like,
snake.
I lost my sandal. I did.
Freaking out over the snake?
No,
Oh,
a
just
fish
lost your snake. Oh.
was next to me.
Literally,
You're-
they lost the
What do you
snake.
mean
like
it
a
was
lot of
next to
turtles,
you? Was
though.
it on a tube
was
too
a
or what? It
fish.
was.
I see. I seen it. It was a fish.
It wasn't gonna kill you. It's a fish.
You don't know that.
It's just swimming.
You don't know.
Did he tell you that?
You look like you did.
You're like, did he tell you that? What kind of fish was it?
Did you catch its name?
Yeah, right? Like if I'm floating in the river and I see a fish, I'm like, well, I'm kind of in its area, like like
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but snakes.
if a fish came on land and
Snake was
saw
a
a
deal
human, I
breaker
mean,
for me.
like, I won't be freaked out with it. Like it's where we are.
Yeah.
How do you
I remember
know?
one time-
I seen its little head and it's like.
I
right
remember
behind
one
it.
time we were swimming under, it was a bridge, it was like a creek or whatever over there.
Okay.
It was here in Victoria.
At
somewhere. Not Coletto, but I think it's like a bridge out in Mission Valley that people go to, or all the
Coletto.
way out there. Is it
the-
Coletto?
I think it's part of
like,
Coletto.
It's a, yeah, so it's a creek and it's a bridge, but people would hang out there all the time. We were
Okay.
there all the time. Until I never went back because a snake was in the water and it was popping its head up and then would disappear under the water. And we were like, get out, everybody, get out. We were all running around and like never saw it again. Literally, it just went under and never got back in. I'm like, never got back in.
Ruin your
And we
day.
swam there so many times. One time I swam across that whole creek. And I'm like, literally was just swimming with snakes. Didn't even know. Know why. And one time I jumped off that bridge and it was not a pleasant landing.
How did that
Oh,
feel?
what kind of what'd you do? Like how'd you land?
I mean, I thought I was going in straight leg, but I guess not.
What
I
happened?
went in like
Belly
you
flop?
went
bottom first.
Ooh.
What do you mean bottom first?
Literally,
like
like
ass first.
sat right on the water.
How did you dive ass first?
I didn't dive. I just jumped off.
What?
And I thought it was going to be, and it took me like 20 minutes to actually do it, literally.
So
It was the worst experience of my life.
Took you 20 minutes to build up your courage.
Honey.
To
Is
get
that bridge even that tall?
an enema
Is it
from
even
the
that high?
freaking from the creek.
Ooh.
Like, how high is this bridge?
Pretty high.
Like, how many stories?
No, it's definitely.
So like a 2-story, you know.
I'm gonna
3-story?
say like not even, maybe like 1 story. Like
Like,
it's really.
Jesus.
Oh.
It really wasn't that high. That's not like literally.
I'm just.
I was terrified too, and
I
I was
just had
like,
a
I
lot of
can't do it.
questions,
This
like-
is so high. Maybe like almost 2 stories, maybe.
Almost 2 stories. So we'll say a story and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And in that amount of space, you somehow
Mm-hmm.
gathered your courage up 20 minutes later,
To-
jumped off, ass first, hurt yourself.
I thought I could feel it in my spine, like it went all the way through. It went,
Are you sure you hit water? Did you-
dude, no, because then I watched it happen to our friend like a couple weekends later, and he came out of the water and was like, my ass.
Oh my God.
And I was like, dude, the same thing happened to me.
He went ass first too?
I mean, it's like you're kicking your little legs when you're going down. I don't know. You're
No, you're not
obviously
supposed to.
no, you're not supposed to
Do
do
you?
that. You're
No.
supposed to keep your legs. Yeah,
Do
that's
something.
like,
Yeah, like-
I don't know.
Like do a real dive,
I
or like just do like
was-
the whole little toothpick, hold your
I
nose, like
was-
you know, like.
Too big.
Nope, my ass was a whole fucking
Aw.
pretzel. I don't know what the fuck I went down there doing.
She got a donk.
Ooh,
Wrong.
I'm telling
Right.
you, if anyone ever goes to jump off of something into water,
So we used
Go
to do
straight
that
leg.
at we did do it at Lake Travis one time, but this was a pretty high cliff because they have cliffs out there, and I was like you. It took me a little bit to build up my courage. This was no
It's scary.
2-story fucking cliff. This was at least I would say a 4 or 5-story cliff.
oh no,
Like you had a
Makes
few
me
seconds
sick.
of like free falling, like before you hit the water. But I think I had to be. I was probably like in my mid-20s, I think, like 25 or so. And we were up there, like I was building my courage up, like walking, like pacing, like I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, like you know. And out of nowhere, like an 8-year-old kid comes up with floaties. And he just like, how you doing? And just like jumps off. Just jumps off.
No,
like for real.
you guys
like
showed up
like
by
he's had
8-year-old.
he's had to do it like
With
hundreds of times.
floaties. He's
And
got
he
his little-
had floaties and everything on because the water was Lake
Yeah.
Travis is real deep. And I just remember I saw that kid and I was like, well, I gotta do it now. Like and sure enough I did, and it was fucking awesome.
the landing was perfectly
Good.
fine.
I did not go ass first.
I didn't think I was going ass first. That's the
No,
thing. Like, I
and I
don't
did-
even know.
no.
I just thought I stepped off, and I guess not. Like, I don't know.
I dove like a beautiful swan and had a great time.
Great. 10 out of 10.
Picture like
10 out of
Nacho
10.
Libre jumping off the
Still
side of
would
that
practice.
mountain.
Would
Yeah,
recommend.
it was just like Nacho Libre
You said.
actually.
Oh my God.
And then
I wish I
Break
had a
the
cape.
fucking egg of the-
Yeah. Dude, that's like one of my favorite movies, dude. Like,
literally,
the nutrients.
I could just see you.
It gives me power.
Give me powers. And that scene's actually one of my favorite scenes too, because he just downs that egg, and he just has like
Gagging.
yolk. He just has like egg yolk like running down his chest and shit. And, like just dives off and all fucked up and,
And
shit.
farts is the fact, like they
Yeah.
throw that in there for the.
Just the random
Just
part. Like,
like-
and I was like, "Fuck, dude!"
So
that
funny.
movie cracks. I've seen that movie like at least 100 times, and it still cracks me up every time.
Yeah.
Classic.
How did y'all ever feel about Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh, I love that movie.
Did it ever take you a couple of times to watch it, then to finally be like, okay, it's funny?
So
I don't know. I have a dry sense of
Oh
humor.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, when this came out, like whenever it came out. 08?
Came out in 08.
08? Jeez, yeah. I don't know. I watched it once. I was like, okay, whatever. My sister has a different sense of humor. She's older. I don't know, because she was all my tots. You know, she was always just saying the tots, and I was like,
Tots.
and I was just like, I don't get it. Like, I watched it. It was okay. But then I like, over a year's time, I watched it again, and then I'm like, okay, this movie makes sense. It's a really good movie.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I would.
But it's so stupid. But that's also like Kung Pao.
Kung Pao is fucking
I-
great.
Yeah, one of my favorite
Classic.
movies. One of my favorite
Have y'all
movies.
seen the Kung Pao?
I don't think so.
I think
That's
I have.
the
The voiceover.
The voiceover, is that one with Black Betty or Mr. Betty or whatever? Dude, that one is so
My
stupid.
name is
It is so
Betty.
stupid, dude, but it is hilarious.
It's just like a voiceover movie, but
what's
also with
the other-
CGI. Like they
what's
put
the
this
other
guy's
one
like face
that's
on the
like,
character, and then they did voiceover. So, and it's an old like Chinese like fighting movie. Literally,
Yeah.
it's so old, so funny though. Like the shit that
Yeah,
they
but I want to
say.
say they edited out the original. Did they edit out the original guy that did it?
No, it was still. No, yeah, they did. Some parts were just his face on there, but
Yeah.
he had to pretty much do the same acting movements and everything as the guy that
Dude,
was
it was
acting.
so stupid. If y'all haven't watched it, you should watch
You
it.
have to see
that,
it.
That one
Check
came
it
out when
out.
I was in high school, so that had to be like 04,
I remember getting it at
05.
Blockbuster.
So
I'm like, I remember going to get it at
stupid.
Blockbuster.
All right, guys. I think we need to take a quick break, and we'll come right back after a few moments.
Roxy's little leg.
Hey there. I just want to take a second to thank you for watching the Elite4 Podcast. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because that really helps our channel grow. And if you're feeling extra generous, share us with a friend. Tell your mom about us. Tell anyone. We greatly appreciate you here at Elite4. Now back to the podcast. And we are back. All right, guys. So we were talking a little bit about Napoleon Dynamite before the break. And I think, so the first time I saw that movie, I was a little confused. I was like, what the fuck is this movie about? But then, like, I watched it again, and it was, like, 10 times more funny than the first time.
Yeah, that's what
Now
I
I
was
was like, oh, I totally understand it.
Definitely wasn't a first time watch it movie to get it. Like I couldn't. And it took me a while to revisit it. Like I definitely
Really?
was like,
Really?
that was just so stupid. I don't know.
There's still some really good scenes in that movie. Like,
So many.
whenever is it his uncle that
Uncle
his
Rico?
uncle is trying to sell that Tupperware, and like he's like gonna put
Runs
it
it
underneath,
over and just
put it
fucking
underneath
takes
the van.
off. He's
Yeah,
like-
no, it was actually a blooper. Like I think the Tupperware was supposed to be like flattened, but it
just,
actually
like,
exploded.
exploded.
He just
And the
drives off.
actor that he actually improv'd him driving off and saying "fuck" and like just like
Yeah.
driving off and stuff. It was all improv.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was
mean,
it was supposed to be
was-
flattened and
Was
deformed
that movie
and stuff.
not mostly improv?
I don't know. Mostly
I
improv.
gotta look that up. I don't know.
I
don't
feel
know.
like it was.
But I think I
He's
know.
a tender little guy. He still wets the bed and whatnot. So how we feeling about this 12-piece set? I fucking hate that movie.
Dude, that movie's hilarious.
La Fonda.
La Fonda.
I've been online chatting with hot babes all day.
But yeah,
It's
so,
a great movie. I'm like, it ended up being a great movie.
So I'm surprised that y'all really enjoyed that movie, because so recently I went out with a girl on a date, and we'll say she is of Mexican, you know, she's a Mexican girl, right? But she was real Mexican, and I'm not that Mexican. I feel like I'm kind of like a dorky Mexican dude. Like, you know, I'm definitely not, I guess you can say a Tejano kind of guy or
Oh,
whatever.
she's
Yeah.
Mexico Mexican.
Huh?
Or
Yeah, she was like Mexico Mexican.
Mexican.
Like she was like for real, like she probably could speak Spanish better than English, like, you know. And I felt like there was definitely like some things I was like, I just felt like I was just too dorky for her. I was like, man, I bet this girl thinks I'm a fucking dweeb, and she was right. Like, you know, like I am a dweeb, but
Felt.
but she even asked me if I like speak Spanish and stuff, and you would think by my name that I did, but I don't speak any Spanish at all.
Miguel.
And yeah, and I'm all like,
It's a
no,
very
I don't.
Spanish name.
I was like, I don't do anything Spanish, like, at all.
Wow.
Like,
Same.
I put tapatio on my tacos, and this is as Mexican as it gets. And at least for me,
Do your parents speak Spanish?
yeah, they do actually.
Wow.
They do, but out of me and my two brothers, none of us speak Spanish because we just weren't taught as a kid.
Yeah,
Same.
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 yeah.
We weren't allowed to learn it.
Yeah, see, that's what my parents said. My parents said that they would get in trouble speaking Spanish back in the day in the school, so they didn't bother telling us or teaching us how to speak Spanish, so we wouldn't get in trouble for it.
I didn't know that was a thing. I just never really, like, I picked up on some things, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Failed Spanish 1 like 3 years in a row.
Dude, did you really?
Granted, I did skip like almost every freaking day, but
They started doing Spanish in middle school, right?
Mr.
Yeah.
Double was the word.
Yeah, you could take it as an elective.
Yeah.
And it counted as a high school credit. So at least here it does.
Okay. Now, I mean,
So-
because I waited till high school to take German.
You took German?
Yeah.
Can you speak
Speak
any
it.
German?
No.
Oh,
Dude,
come
that's
on.
how I was.
Something.
No, it's literally
No.
like
I love it.
No.
I love it.
No, that thing is 9.
That's
9.
9.
Yeah,
Some
that's
Ramstein.
9. 9 is a no in Spanish. Yeah. All right, German.
German.
Go.
Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen.
Good Morgan.
That's Guten Morgen. That's
That's as
good
German as it
morning.
gets?
That's
Oh,
good
nice.
morning.
Nice.
Guten Tag. Good day. I got
See,
those.
You're halfway there.
Yeah.
Nope, that's all I got. I'm all. Those 2 years did nothing for me.
So
Honestly, we were there for the snacks.
what I wanted to do
Mr.
was
Kuza had the best.
I looked up some stereotypes that people have on the internet for Latino girls when it comes to dating them, and I wanted to bounce some things off y'all and get your honest opinion, like if they're true or if they're not true, like either debunk them or kind of confirm, hey, that's really a fucking thing in our culture.
They're fact.
Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. So I have some notes here. Now I just went on random sites on the internet to get this data. Like this is not my own personal
Okay.
experiences.
Took some notes.
Yeah, I just took some notes. So my first note is angry. That Latino girls get the angriest compared to other races, and that they have a burning rage if you cross them.
For me, yes.
For you, yes.
Yes.
I don't really know
It's,
a lot
and
of
it's
other.
so hard for me to fight it too.
I'm just a dweeb
Really?
too.
Yeah.
I'm
So
like,
you-
I'm just a dweeb.
I'm a dweeb.
I don't do that. I don't know. I'm not that.
Aubrey, you said earlier in the podcast that you get mad a lot.
Yeah, but not like that kind of mad.
Well, what kind of mad do you get?
Maybe like irritated.
Yeah, irritation.
Irritating, yeah.
But you don't
I
get
have
like,
came
mad.
away
But I
from
don't get-
popping off,
Yeah?
and like now I'm like I've cooled down from that.
You've grown up.
Yeah.
You've grown up. You've controlled the rage.
Oh yeah.
So
I just feel like what's fair is fair.
Yeah.
Don't piss somebody off. Don't disrespect somebody.
Like
And
I
feel
don't
like
want
anybody can be
nothing
that way.
done to me like that'll pop off to somebody else. I don't know.
Yeah.
So do you think that's true or not true?
I don't think it's true for just specifically Latina girls or
Mhm.
Mexican girls.
I think it
feel
just
like it's
depends on the
anybody.
group. The
I feel like it's
growth-
anybody, right?
The growth
Yeah.
of
Because
somebody.
respectful.
I know some pretty angry white girls too that I don't want to be anywhere near when they're angry. Like, yo, stay away from that girl. That girl is a monster. She's mad.
Now, when there's the whole Latina women in relationships,
Mm-hmm.
that anger seems to be different for
Oh,
some.
okay, tell me about that
Like
then.
that's when they're a little bit crazier when it comes to relationships. Like they'll go and cut up your clothes, throw them out in the yard, like make a scene. They like to make scenes in those situations. I feel
I've
like
seen white people do it.
Yeah, me
Black
too.
people do
Like-
it. Like there's just all kinds of people.
that's all I can think
Yeah.
of is
I'll
like
think about it, but I won't do it because I wouldn't want my property messed with.
she's like, because I don't want them to do that to
That
me.
karma.
Yeah,
I don't want that
exactly.
karma. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real, right? I don't want to put that bad karma. So actually, I think it's true for everybody. I think anger is something that everyone experiences, right? To different degrees. But I mean, when it comes to relationships, I feel like anyone, if they get treated the wrong way, is going to feel some kind of anger. Or just like if their expectations aren't being met, like, if they're right or wrong, regardless, they're going to probably get upset or mad. Like, I don't know. So y'all work in a bar. This used to be real common before cell phones were a thing. But wives, girlfriends used to call the bar looking for their dudes.
I remember those. Yeah.
And we would, and most of the time we wouldn't announce it, or they, we would say, "Hey, I can't tell you if he's in here, or I don't know."
Yeah.
But we would never say, "Yeah, this
that
dude's
guy
here."
wearing the hat
that's
and the
still a
plaid
thing.
shirt.
I get snaps from people.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's so and so at Rumor.
Really? So-
I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Girl, I don't know.
It's
I'm
just
not paying
different now. It's
attention,"
on
or, "Hey,
Snapchat.
boy,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm not getting into that drama. Like,
Yeah.
My name is Joe, and I don't know.
Yeah.
My name is Ben, and
I
I
like
ain't
it.
in it.
Ben and I
Come
ain't
for
in it.
me.
Yeah. So normally, so my response. So that's where I was getting to. So now I get messages like that, like, "Hey, is my dude in there?" And like, if it's, or especially if it's a couple that comes in a lot, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm a bartender. I'm a neutral party. I'm a professional first."
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm not gonna tell you. I
No.
can't.
I'm
tell
not gonna
you."
say that he just
Yeah.
ordered a Jack and
Because
Coke.
then
Yeah,
if we
I
say
mean,
I'm not
I
gonna
don't-
say, but
I'm not-
and they come in,
Yeah.
I'm not
trouble,
saying.
Yeah.
No, I say
that he
super
ordered
neutral.
a shot for him and his girl that
Absolutely.
he's here with now, but not saying anything.
No, yeah, I can't. I just can't. I don't do it. I don't.
I just leave
do
them on
it.
red. Like, I ain't got the time.
Really, you just leave them on red? You're like not answering that.
Yeah, no. Done it once, never doing it
I don't.
again.
I don't lie. I just say, hey, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know.
I
Yeah.
learned
I don't
after
wanna
one
leave anyone on
incident.
And
red.
as a
Then-
Latina woman, I would take that as he's sitting there at the bar and I'm about to
Yeah,
come up there
yeah.
and find out.
Take that how you want,
I'm all-
right?
Yeah.
See, that's that
Because
Latina women thing.
realistically,
that,
if he wasn't there, I'd just be like, nah, I haven't seen that dude all day. Like, just like. But if he is there,
You know,
I'm still not going to confirm that he's there.
Yeah.
cannot confirm or deny.
Yeah, I can't confirm or not. Sorry, like whatever. So yeah, that's kind of funny though. But that kind of leads into the next trait that the internet says that is a common trait amongst Latina girls is that they're hyper territorial of their man.
Probably for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's
But is
anybody,
that
though.
more is that
No.
more dominant in
It's
the
a
Latina?
Latina. I feel like it's definitely a Latina woman
think
thing.
so.
Because there's other
Yeah.
people of different.
Oh yeah, they're just like, no, I
Some
don't care
people
what
are
my
more
man
lenient.
does.
Some
Like,
people are more lenient with their boyfriends or girlfriends, and then there's like the ones who are like real.
Why you
That's
talking
my
to her?
man.
yeah.
Who are you?
Why you
What's
telling her
y'all's
hi?
relation? Like I need to know.
Why is she looking at us? Why is she
Yes.
looking at you?
That's
Yeah.
I need
crazy.
to check these
Do
things
you know
off.
her?
Yeah, so that is I've
Literally.
seen so this is a personal antidote that I've experienced myself, and it hasn't to do with me. I was definitely just a witness in this thing. So we were at a not so great place called Ricardo's, real late at night,
The wrong place to be.
real late at night, and I will say definitely a lot of Latino and Latina girls go in there. And one of my friends, who was a female, got accused of staring at another girl's dude. And she was just all like, yo, I wasn't looking at that guy. I don't know who your dude is. And she was like, that guy right there, I saw you look at him. And I was just like, oh my God, this girl's fucking crazy.
That happened
Okay.
to me one time. and
Yeah?
then This was okay. I was belligerent at this time. At this point, probably not belligerent, but I was, I was feeling it.
Mhm.
And I was there, and there was some guy at the bar, and he was like buying me shots. He was just by himself, buying me shots. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, free
And
shot.
apparently, some girl, I guess was this girl, was like trying to comfort me. Mind you, I'm in my own zone. I don't even acknowledge
you
this
didn't
girl
even know
behind
she's
me.
talking to
I
you.
didn't even know she was talking to me. She was all like, who the F are you, blah, blah, like just being crazy. And I was like, I don't remember this, like, at all. I'm like, I'm sorry, girl.
So
if you
yeah,
want
I just have this was recently.
I was having fun, honestly. And
I went-
my friend is the one who told me that, like, she was, like, trying to comfort me, but I guess some people were holding her back. And I was
Right? Were you
in my
just
own
totally
world.
like oblivious to it? You're just like, you're
Oblivious.
just having a good time.
Having
So-
fun. My new friend.
I did just go to Ricardo's recently. I'm
really?
like, so I was in that place not too long ago. And the weirdest thing, like, do I look like somebody that knows people that want to fight, like that just want to walk up to you and be like, my friend, and you, like, I wasn't even drunk enough to be dealing with this. And I'm standing there by myself, literally by myself.
Okay.
A gay Mexican guy who I don't even know his name. I literally didn't even know his name, but I've seen him around. I've seen him out, and I know he hangs out at Rumors. I don't know who he's friends with. I don't know what, but I'm like, that's where I see him all the time. So I'm kind of like, what? He literally came for me, and I was just standing there minding my own business, and he's like speaking gibberish in my ear because he's wasted, and
Oh
he's
my
just
God.
like, you bitch, and you know my friend, and you fucking, and then I go, I'm sorry, I don't even know you. Like, who are you? I was like, what? And I was very dumbfounded. And he goes, what's your name?
Oh,
And I was
fuck.
like, Aubrey. I almost gave him a fake name. I was just like going to say a fake name, but I was like, no, I really want to know if he knows me.
yeah.
I said, Aubrey. And he goes, you're that big whatever. And then like waved his hand in my face and then walked off. And I'm like, till this day, I still am like, I hope I see him because I want to ask him again if he knows me. Because I'm very...
some questions.
swear.
I'm going to have to start asking some questions.
He's like bald, skinny, tall, Mexican guy. That's gay.
Oh.
He's very... He's kind of...
I don't know.
There's not very many like him. He always wears striped shirts. Like he's literally always... That's where I always see him at Rumors.
I don't know. That's crazy.
And he's got to be older. So I was just like trying to see the people that he was going to sit back with. And I was like, maybe I know one of the... And I'm just thinking to myself, like, no, I don't know anybody of any of your friends that I crossed the wrong way for you to want to come out.
I guess it was just a classic thing of mistaken identity, right? Like,
I'm just saying, let me see him again, and I'm going to walk right up to him. And
he's probably not going to remember it if he was all belligerent.
Well, then I'll be like, okay, so you don't know me. Got it.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
ever
sure,
come up to me again.
I mean, you would know, right?
But you know what? It's because I was looking real Latina that night.
Oh.
I put my hair up in a Selena bun.
She said she only had...
It was hot. It was hot. I was wearing like leather leggings.
You had the Dickies, Dickies on.
I was looking, I don't know. I looked Latinas freak that night. I don't know, like
she had a
red lipstick, dark, you know.
Button on the top only.
Literally, I don't know.
Too?
I swear, I think it was when I put my hair up, I became a whole other person. They were just like, that is that like one that Mexican beach that I want to fight. And I was just like, but why the gay dude? Why did he come up to me? I almost thought he was going to hit me, but then I was like, wait, he can't. He's a guy. I'm like, he's not allowed to. I don't think. Is he allowed to? Are guys allowed to hit women?
I don't really know.
I don't know.
Are guys allowed to just go up and hit women?
No, you're not.
I don't think
No.
it's illegal, but I don't think it's right either. So
That's what I'm like.
Wait, hold on. You saying
I don't
that for
know.
guys to go up and hit a girl? Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Dude, that's totally illegal. It's called assault.
Right?
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
assault regardless.
assault on
the
contact.
gender.
That's what I mean.
Even if he touched you like this.
Yeah.
Regardless
Assault
of
on
gender.
contact.
Regardless of gender. Yeah. Crazy.
He waved his little hand in my face, and I was like, oh, this is it. He's about to slap me, and I don't know what's happening. I don't even know what's happening. I was literally like...
Were you just
I was
getting
just trying to
prepared for
order
it,
some
like
shots.
mentally, or what?
No, I was
You're like, I'm
like...
fixing to get slapped. I'm gonna take it.
No,
Like,
I felt like I was still going to stand there dumbfounded, like, who are you, and why are you yelling at me?
Yeah, like when he closes his eyes, he's like,
What is wrong with you? Yeah, I literally was like, what? Who are you? What's your name? What's my name? I'm like, I'm Aubrey. What are you doing?
Damn, Aubrey, that's a wild story.
Yeah,
I think-
Ricardo's.
I think, yeah,
Ricardo's.
Ricardo's.
Don't go there.
Crazy shit happens at Ricardo's.
Jesus.
shout out to Daniel Ramos. That's
Daniel
my boy.
Ramos
That's
at
the bartender.
Ricardo's.
We
Go
love
see your
Ricardo.
boy.
Yeah,
He
they're
works
all,
at the
we
Goat.
repping it.
That's our boy, man.
Just
He's
get
the
your
only
homies.
reason why I
I'm
go
all
to
get your
Ricardo's.
homies.
Get your home.
He's the only reason I go to
the bartender.
Ricardo's.
He's the
Yeah.
bartender, though.
He's like the
He doesn't have
manager
nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
no, I mean, like, that's what I mean. I've never had that happen there.
That's
I
crazy.
always have a good time.
I
Nobody's trying to fight
Oh
me because
my.
I don't fit in. I don't normally fit in there. I look different. People see
Yeah.
me. They're like, what is this?
Same. I'm just a dweeb, so they're just like, oh,
Yeah,
what's up?
what are you doing here?
Yeah. You lost a little boy?
But that
I'm
day-
like, kinda.
That
you
day,
know?
I fit in perfectly. I don't know.
Yeah,
Aw, honey.
maybe. All right,
Came
so
for me.
moving on to the next one. This one is that if you date a Latina girl, you will never be hungry because she knows how to cook.
Most deaf.
Mo-
My cousin is like the best cook in town.
My cousin.
Roxy?
Roxy.
Oh, I was like, my
She not
cousin.
little too.
She
She
said not
is.
herself, but my cousin.
She be feeding everybody at the
Yeah.
bar.
Damn.
Ask anybody.
Tell me when, what days.
I
I'll
make
be there.
video tacos
makes
every
the
now
beef.
and
Oh,
then.
that's right. I've seen your posts on
Man.
Makes
that.
it all.
So
She
good.
makes it
Dude,
all.
that
She's
those are
good.
fucking good as fuck.
Yeah, they are.
Do you,
Even
you
though I
have
didn't get
kids,
any
right?
last time.
Do you, like, would you say that helps? That made you want to cook more, or you were already like
I was already a
bomb
cooker
cook before that?
Yeah.
We love food.
But now I cook even more. Like even I try to like go to like healthier foods too.
Yeah.
They love their broccoli. They love spinach, carrots, salads, corn.
What's your favorite
Celery.
dish that you make? What's your best dish that you make?
Yeah, like if you're going to a competition.
Yeah,
like,
if you're like, I'm bringing this because I'm the best at making it.
It's good.
You make it all good.
Yeah, I make everything kind of good.
Yeah, but what would be
What's
your
your, like,
best one? Like
signature
one
dish?
that if you're really trying to impress someone.
Yeah, like
I wouldn't
What would
say
you
I'm the-
make?
I wouldn't say I'm the best. I'm very humble with my food.
Yeah.
Some nights is some nights is like
Eh.
It's always like trial and error with.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to say the birria tacos.
I would say that too.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that
Really good.
it's
But
hard to
then
go.
again, they're not authentic because it's not goat meat. I don't do it with the goat.
Hey,
Do you
there's
do
some
what?
goats
You
over there
I
use-
that
used
will-
to chuck like the roast.
Beef.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still good too.
But it's still
I mean,
so good.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. Fuck it. I'm sure a lot of people use beef though.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
There's pizza.
I don't want pizza.
Dude, I had
It'll
a.
give you heartburn.
Or like the enchilada verdes.
Those
Uh-huh.
are good. Yeah, you make
Yeah,
those
those
good
are so
too.
Some green enchiladas. Dude, I had a really bad cooking experience recently. Just last week, actually. I was making some chicken Alfredo, and normally I'll make a good pot of it, and I'll just like eat on that for like the next couple of days. And I kind of like my chicken Alfredo to have like spices in it, like some Cajun spices.
Mm-hmm.
So I have this like Cajun mix I have, and I fucked up real bad. So.
what did you do?
so it kind of wasn't all my fault, right? So this was like a new, like I guess a new little can of seasoning, or whatever, and it has a little twist top, and it has that little perforated little plastic piece that goes on top of it.
Yeah.
That you can sprinkle it out. Well, this thing was like brand fucking new. Like, and I opened the cap and I took that little thing off because you gotta remove the plastic from underneath
Yeah,
it.
you gotta take that.
And then I put
off
it back
and then do
on, and I was like, all right, cool.
man.
I'm gonna season my fucking pasta
You
with
didn't
this
hear
shit.
it snap? You didn't hear it.
This was like, I think, I don't know, because I was.
You just
I was
lightly put it back on?
I was in the zone cooking. I think it did go back on, but I think just the weight of all the spices.
And then
like,
you said,
hitting
"Bah!"
it, I was like, "Bah!" And literally the whole thing just went.
You said like it was a bottle.
Yeah.
You're like, and I wasted a whole bottle of Cajun seasoning. I fucked
Yeah,
up.
all of it just went boom, like into like the Alfredo sauce.
There
What
was-
did you
that
do?
I just put onto like the chicken and stuff.
No.
And I was just so I was like, maybe I could save this, right? Because there's
Scoop it out?
so much. I tried scooping some of it out, but it was just too far gone.
So your butthole was on fire.
No, I didn't even. I couldn't even eat it because it was.
like
It
you
was a
literally-
Cajun blend of stuff, so it also has salt in it too. So it was just so salty. I just couldn't. I ate like one piece and I was like salty as fuck. And it was spicy, but it was more salty than spicy. And I was like, dude, if I eat this, I'm gonna die. So I was like,
a
like,
whole big
dude,
pot.
the whole big pot, like a pound of fucking fettuccine Alfredo, just,
my-
just gone. Just
Do you make
fucking
your own
gone.
sauce, or
Yeah.
you get the heavy
And-
whipping cream?
Yeah,
and
I
you
do the
be
heavy
doing
cream,
it?
butter, everything.
Wow,
And,
that's
and I was thinking about like maybe if I could just get the chicken out of there and like like make more sauce, but then I realized I used the last of my butter and that sauce, and I was like, you know what, dude, I'm just done. I'm fucking done.
That
Like, ain't gonna
sucks.
fucking happen.
Dang.
But yeah,
That's
dude,
bad.
really bad. But anyways, back to our topic. I'm sorry. I just wanted to
You
say that,
said,
'cause
"I know how to
that
ruin
was
some
real, It was
food."
real sad because I ended up just going to McDonald's. I was hungry as
Aw.
fuck. Because it's like I'm
Not
cooking this Alfredo. I'm like, yes,
McDonald's.
I'm gonna eat the fuck out of this Alfredo. And then that happened, and like my whole world was just upside down.
Disappointment.
I probably didn't even sleep good that night because I was so upset about it.
Oh my
Couldn't sleep.
Just kept dreaming about that Alfredo that
Thinking
just
about-
never happened. You know?
And then you just see this giant pile of
Cajun seasoning.
seasoning.
Yeah, Yeah.
The Cajun seasoning, I had a nightmare.
man. Dude, sucked. Completely sucked. Yeah, that McDonald's I got sucked too because it just wasn't what I
Dude.
wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, and McDonald's, I don't know
I
if
don't
it's because
like
I go to
it.
the one on this side of town or what, but
I can't.
it's already like processed food, but
Yeah.
it seemed like they like extra processed it one day and just like somehow the bun was hard.
What?
I'm like, this makes no sense. Like it was the most janky dollar burger I ever had.
Oh shit.
I'm like, those things used to go so hard. Like
Yeah,
all that stuff used to
honestly.
be fresh, and now it's like they've just got it prepackaged, waiting to put it out the window.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I don't know.
it was
I don't
bad. Like it
really
was
like them
really
a lot.
bad, and
I
I
can't tell if McDonald's is just getting worse or if I'm just getting older and just realizing that shit.
how shitty it
I
was. Yeah.
think that's what it is.
I think so too,
I
right?
used to love it so much. Now I'm just
Yeah.
Ew, yeah.
Yeah, I don't go there. I only go there if I absolutely have to. Like, if
Oh,
it's
I'm not
just-
gonna
Fries
lie.
are good.
I ate a hot
Yeah.
and spicy from there yesterday.
Oh, dude, you know what? That's what I get when I
With
get
You know
there.
what? They're hot and spices. Those still stay the same.
With
They
the
can't
extra
mess those up.
mayo.
Extra mayo.
Extra. I feel like they already put
I
extra.
feel like they drowned it enough already.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was perfect though.
It's about that sauce.
I always add mac sauce too.
Mac
My-
sauce?
My like if I get a little cheeseburger or something, anything, I add mac sauce. But then they go ahead and just like overdo that too. Yeah.
They're
I'm
like,
like,
oh, we'll give the girl the sauce.
oh, she wants
extra
mac sauce.
Oh.
All right, we got you.
All right, so what do y'all think? Do you think Latino girls cook more than any other races?
No.
No.
I don't think so either. I think that a lot of Latino girls do cook really well, maybe better than some.
You know who I noticed, like, I don't even want to say like a race, but like I feel like the Asians really cook fresh and
Dude.
from
Oh
my
scratch.
gosh.
That's
Yeah.
my
All
favorite
the
kind of
time.
food. That's my favorite kind of food.
Vietnamese,
I
just
work for
Japanese,
Asians.
Ramen
Asian,
life
like,
is
They
where
be
it's
cooking
at.
all day, like
I
a
feel like
little
they cook
side pot of
fresh all the
something.
time from
They-
scratch.
They
Mm-hmm.
literally always have a side pot of something cooking.
Dude.
Sometimes it's not always the best stuff. Sometimes it does stink really bad. But
Oh, really?
yeah, like I don't know. Sometimes we're just like, what are they cooking in there? But it looks bomb. Like everything.
They go the extra
everything looks so
mile.
good. They eat a lot of fruit. They always have. Whenever the those are in season, the jackfruit, is that what it is? That was the first time I ever had one, was because they would literally were eating them every day. Like as
Fuck.
soon as they were in season, they were cutting open jackfruits every day in the kitchen. Like
Nice.
they used to make their own like sweet noodles. Like they were literally like see-through noodles that they would put in this like milky sweet stuff. I don't even know.
That's
But
pretty
I would just
cool.
watch her make it. Yeah, I'm like, it was so crazy to watch them make that stuff.
Love.
So, I don't know. So, I think a lot of stereotypes are what they are, just stereotypes that
Yeah.
aren't really true. I think there's a little bit of truth to some of them, but for the most part, I think most of them are pretty bogus, right? Or exaggerated. But since we're on the topic of Asian food, where's your go-to Chinese place or just Asian food in general here in Victoria? Like, what's your favorite?
There's nothing that great here.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Maybe
haven't.
the hibachis, like Yamato in Tokyo is probably like the closest. There's Newt's.
Newt's
Well,
is
that's
good.
Thai,
That's Thai.
Vietnamese.
That's good.
I think that's it. That's
I
about
don't think
as
I'm a
far as
fan
I've
of Thai
gone.
food.
So if you're getting
like Thai
Asian
food.
food, where would you go? Like, what would be your spot? Like, money's not an issue. Like, where's your go-to Asian food? Either Chinese, Japanese, Thai.
China in.
China Inn?
Wait,
Over there off of Houston Highway over
Yeah.
there? The little hole-in-the-wall place?
Yeah.
Really?
I haven't been there in
China
a long
Inn?
time.
Dude, I honestly didn't even think they were still in business.
I didn't think so
OG.
the
either.
last place I went to eat to like that was I think Dragon
I
Palace
was about
by
to say Dragon
Wally's.
Palace before
And
China.
I like
like they
Dragon
had
Palace.
little worms crawling out of the fucking egg roll.
Oh.
I never went back there after that.
Dragon
That's
Palace.
awful.
Yeah, it's like
I've never
Their
been
egg
there.
rolls are so good, too.
You've been eating those worms.
I'm just gonna forget that you ever said that. I'm just gonna forget.
you're not gonna forget
Editor,
it.
edit that out, please.
That's like you. I think about tiny roaches running around on plates ever since China. You
Oh,
said
China Bee. Yeah, we had experience there.
Damn. I'm like, I
I haven't been there in
can't
a long time.
see that place
Yeah,
the
I don't
same
do-
ever
I don't
again
do
ever since you
buffets
told me
anymore.
that.
I'll just
I ain't
go
never
to
heard nothing about
Yamato or
China Inn.
Tokyo.
Yeah,
China Inn
Yamato
doesn't
in
have no
Tokyo.
bugs. I never heard about no worms.
I like the dynamite roll from Yamato.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, so
Yamato?
She got
I
me
would,
on
I would go to
that.
Yamato.
She put me on that.
Good.
Yeah.
I would go to Yamato for all their sushi and
And
Yeah,
hibachi
you
their
know
too.
the
food is
sushi
very-
chef at Tokyo, so I mean, he
Yeah.
always hooks it up.
The
I
food
like the
is
crunchy
very
roll
good.
from Tokyo. It's so simple. It's like almost like a California
Yeah.
roll. So
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap things up here. If y'all want to give a shout out to your followers, please go ahead. Tell them where they can find you at.
Well, y'all know we be at Rumor Hazzit. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but we're there. We got happy hour 2 to 8. Come see us. We do night shift, sometimes day bar. Do you do day bar?
no,
Abby?
I do strictly night.
Yeah, you just do nights.
Yeah.
One
So-
day, maybe.
One day.
But yeah, that's
That's
where
where
we'll
you
be.
can find us.
Always.
Yeah, guys, go to Rumor Hazzit. Visit my friends Bri and Roxy. They'll be there. And thanks for watching.
Yeah,
I'll
for
see y'all
sure.
next time.
Bye.
I never had a father.